Hello traders, you are welcome back to the Forex Geek channel, and I especially welcome you to this video. In this video, we are just going to be getting into how to master day trading systems with proven strategies that bring clarity and structure to your trades. No more second guessing, no more emotional entries. All right, and we're going to begin with a trend following system that helps you align with momentum instead of fighting against it. Okay, the indicators that we are going to be looking at the indicators we're going to be using are the 20 EMA, the 50 EMA, and the RSI. All right. The 20 EMA, the 50 EMA, and the RSI. So here's how it works. You wait for the 20 EMA to cross above the 50 EMA. That signals a potential uptrend. Once that alignment happens, you look for price to pull back to the 20 EMA. All right. Let's look for a better example, because in this case, we had a reversal very shortly afterwards. That's the reason why you should look for a pullback, so that you'll be sure that that trend is going to continue. Okay, so in this case, the 20 EMA crossed above the 50. We had a pullback to the 20 EMA. All right, once the alignment happens, make sure that the RSI is staying above the 50 for a long trade. RSI should be above the 50. Your entry comes when you get a bullish engulfing or pin bar off the moving average. So you can see what happened here. This is an example. You can see what happened here. You can see we had a pin bar and we had this strong bullish Marubozu candle. So in this case, this would have been a good place to enter a buy. You can see these bullish patterns that formed around here, right? Should have been a good place to enter a buy trade. All right. Then your stop loss can be just below the swing low. Okay. Then for short trades, the reverse is the case. You get your 20 EMA to cross below the 50 EMA, and your RSI should be below the 50 level. All right. And then you wait for a pullback, right? And then ensure you get a confirmation candle, such as a bearish engulfing, like we had around here, bearish engulfing candle. You know, just coming off the moving average. All right. So after that, you can enter your sell. Your stop loss is going to be above the nearest swing high. All right. So this system keeps you in sync with the market and avoids counter trend mistakes that eat into your progress. For your take profit, you can decide to use resistance zones for a buy trade. All right. You can decide to use support zones for your sell trades. Now let us look at the next strategy. We're going to be going into the breakout strategy. It's a system that is built for catching explosive moves from consolidation zones. So we're going to be making use of horizontal support and resistance lines. All right. We're going to be making use of horizontal support and resistance lines. We're also going to be using volume indicators such as the OBV, or even the regular volume histogram bars. And then you watch out for candlestick confirmation, such as break and retest. So you start by marking your key horizontal levels on the 15-minute chart or the 30-minute chart. These zones are where price has reacted multiple times. When price consolidates under resistance or above support, that's your signal to prepare. So you wait for a breakout candle to close beyond the level with increased volume. Can you see, like what we had here? Then you wait for a retest. We had a breakout, we had a retest. Ideally, a wick that taps the zone. You can see what we had here. Then you enter on the next candle that confirms the continuation. This would have been a good entry. All right. Your stop loss goes below the retest wick, just below the retest wick. And your target could be the next resistance for a buy trade. All right. Next resistance. For a buy trade. Okay, so this system prevents chasing and keeps you disciplined when volatility spikes. Now, for both systems, you should use fixed risk per trade and also set alerts instead of staring at your charts. Okay? Avoid trading during low volume hours and log every trade and track patterns that repeat. All right? Both systems offer structure. The trend system gives you setups during trending sessions, while the breakout strategy helps you capitalize on clean price expansions during consolidation breaks. So if you want to master day trading systems with proven strategies, it starts with following a process. These setups do not rely on hope. They are built on rules, structure, and understanding market behavior. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment if you want to see a live session where we trade these systems together. More setups, more strategies, and more clarity coming your way. Trade with focus, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.